I can listen to this video shit for a long time, man.
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
Oh, this is shea and coconut. Shea, butter, and coconut. That's it. Wave and beard butter. You know, mustache. Yeah. My daughter had left me this. While back. Yeah. Hey, Millennial, what's up, mama? Trying to get my bed right. It's acting crazy.
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace.
My bed acting crazy.
That's my decision. Is to walk with this beast. Through tones.
I'm gonna have to trim it, I guess. I don't know.
But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops.
I slept on the right side, you know what I mean, on the left side. And for some reason, I don't know, I had my arm, I don't know what, and make my bed just do the crinkly crinkles and shit.
Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released represent with this passion to speak of. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is a war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Lavender, bro. That's too much lavender has a bitter, funky, a spunky.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. You almost there. Survive. Push up.
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. My crown slash helmet. It's for my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down, my evil seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic.
Wildflower, honey.
Overrides as the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked, the cards, my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. We bust off on some ices and velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real, monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, use a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit to a fly. No haters want to crucify a real man. I still stand with the split hand, but we're Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill. I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow. I set standards. To catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper.
Oh, those are real so-called Mexicans but there was no such thing as Mexicans back then.
Buster stuck in the cage, face off. After it shaped the state, he's a fake, he's fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up.
That was what you would call Louisiana Seminole or the Yama Nation Indian. And the other one, pretty much the same, but what was the remnant that was left on the island they today call Mexico? Yes, a mix of the enemy and us. So when everybody say, oh, the Mexicans don't like blacks in California, those ain't them real Mexicans. If they're racist and they perform the enemy's task, then they're not of this land. Anyone in South America that don't recognize their melanated Negroid blood, then they write themselves off to the enemies belonging to the crown of England and the Vatican. Know what the fuck I'm saying?
Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, but the earth is round or flat. We want our shit back.
We'll take it
with
back,
the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shine spot. Third eye gang shit flops. I don't eat pork, but I will.
Hey, where was that at with them when them big ass Jews got caught? Ecuador? Peru? Where they got caught trafficking and marrying little children and stuff?
Blood, we gon' have this real song. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Coulda blown it in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal.
Mexico. Oh, I can't wait to read this.
Whether your word is bound or wet, here's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black.
I got it.
Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, one turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance, from conspiring to novice. Other aspirants of violence, charge of fire. Striking that giant to hide, I'm short and defiant. In environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not flying. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress.
Look at that bruise.
No wreck.
I threw that wood yesterday. I was grabbing wood like a motherfucker. Hey, I wish we got a couple $100 more worth.
It's personal, know what the business is. Big Mom says come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, a Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa. Signs and symbols are for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision to pass, not yet a circulus round. Created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezies that'll hurt you, they smile all up in your face.
That's for the trolls that think they safe coming in here with their goofy shit.
With dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall kittens while y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking.
Believing in your existence of your life matters me not.
Keep me from harm. The law fat checks purposely will keep me up calm. Water, fire, air, earth, turn me from that peace to a bomb. Blow the joint, this but the range, the plane, the centimeters.
Hey, look at that, bro. When I was grabbing them shits up.
180-degree angles, guarded by eight or up, shiny angels. Thank you, and I, of course, am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well, at least I'll fly in plain view. I am my circle, how I govern four corners. Wise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place in the space they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. I recall when growing, I spit flows, dope man, fly in the shell at Southampton, kept smoke, stay high. Years later, he's the same degree, just gained density. Gave my synopsis, he's toxic. I prayed I could say I behave by locals. I've raised my moral ground. Way have my character, stay fly, the conduct squared up. Self-esteem, the day sky, new God on what the world's been waiting for. The days not. May I then I don't abide by the same ethics. They fan respect, you obtain the credit for keeping the obelisk erect, but with strange methods. But the epic of my name will reign and remain epic. Circumscribed by passions, my squares, my lift. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yeah, it's rare, I spit. But the beach churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried, this kitten that it tried to eclipse my soul, bounce back from it. Announce it, I'm done with being the sacrificial lamb. That jungle, I run it, thus the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in darkness, the sun lit on you false lights. Don't have to be gold to glitter. Actors with the purpose just for show, go figure you dig. Pounding you baboon or gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with hella track, no illa max than me. Masturbate her back, originally pretty. Take the mask off, 360 on my square. See the circle, if not your mask off. You promise, dash or salt. The dialogue's trash talk, your past lost. Leave a footprints in the asphalt. You've an outline correction, last fall. I blast off, I crash off to the next zest of living. Sexually sex some whose ass off. When she walked that ass off, I told back to it like who makes sure Yanni sing. Her response, she dons me king. To who they gave me the script, my ops the prescription. This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on my circle is me. I absorb your hate and make it work for me. Transform into fuel as I evolve. Advance this abnormal, dormant form and leave y'all right where y'all started at. Let me impart a fact. She'll be sitting in my ship as we chart the map. Thinking in destiny, the turtle and the hare. Acknowledge me as the circle and the square.
In my music, and in a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late when apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of blame by God, it's overdoing your time is in the end. Locked Jah silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Terracom. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. O'Neill's too late when the caps get filled. Don't believe in TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red on my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. Such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Hey, yo, cuz, I got mine right here, man. So here go yours, bro. Yeah, I was looking for mine, like, where mine at, man? I gotta get my beard looking raggedy like a motherfucker. To the Zen, boy, Omega. I was gonna play a little bit of Joshua King. I'll probably do that later. I can always remove the music and stuff when they want to act a little weird because, you know, we make our music and they think they're in control. They really do. And I don't like even saying that, giving it energy. Joshua, all of them laugh about it because they like, yeah. You know, just for the fiat, these motherfuckers think they're in control. We can make our own music. We're going to build a studio. We're going to make our own music. Music that will never be touched, corroborated with no fake-ass, little weird, gay person that wants to call himself something that they don't belong to. But anyway, we're going to get into that. I'm going to shout you guys out. And my beard, yo, I'm sorry. I got to brush my beard. My beard, hold on. We dead in the last one. I got a bigger one, but this one's beautiful. Right here, right there. Can you hear it? Better for y'all. I just enjoy it. So anyway, so when you want to know about the rise of the Latino far right and what it means for America, well, you saw the big goofy show. Now you need to know this. Fire departments, there are people, unlike the ones here with these dumb Irish and Italian mofos running around and worthless Negroes. Like I told you, I was going to join the fire department in Montclair, and I saw people did, Muslims, religious, and this, that, and the other. Self-hating individuals who can't stand their own because, you know, it's you're not in my religion, you're not in my belief. I don't care if we grew up and all this other stuff, right? How did we get to this point, right? Where you got the little Mexican fire department and all the planes flying in to California to fight a fire when Governor Newsom, why is he still there? Why are any of them in these worthless media allowed to talk? Because you have these crashing out Karens and Kens who shouldn't be on our soil, and these Negroes who have sold out and given up themselves because they're still running around. Charleston White said it best. That's why I have respect for what he says. Even though not everything is correct, he knows he's not African and everything else. But he plays with the mentality of the weak-minded. All right, otherwise, stating the T and a few others I've been doing a long time. He showed you that what the hell are these people doing? 50, 60, you know, I'm doing C's up. No, I'm playing because I told you what happened to me. You know, I was in my 40s with 30-year-old guys, and people wanted to rob me because I'm so giving, right? I'm not giving because I need to be giving. I don't need you. I'm giving because I see the pain and stuff, and I'm able to convey some things to certain people. It's not to everybody. But when I'm around, if everybody wants to have a drink, I'm going to make sure that everybody has a drink. In the dichotomy in the world of stupid Negroes and niggas, all right, and worthless ass wannabe gangster pale skins, even though crime is down throughout America in all states, You have these idiots still over there at 56 years old talking about Crip, OG, they're Percy, and look, sound like idiots. Rehashing of time in prison when prison is nothing but a consortium for murder because they made it through. They never united in there. They were divided because of COs, this, that, and the other, all the defection, homosexuality, and a whole lot of other, a plethora of things. Not only were they experimented on, this is the sexual appetite of these bastards who call themselves Jews. Why do I say that? Well, we can go back to 2024, but let's go back to 2022, right? Let's go back to BBC. Lev Tahor. Any of y'all know about Tahor as far as the Jewish mysticism and all that other stuff when you get to Talmudism and all that? Jewish sect leaders arrested in Mexico jungle raid freed. What government would free bastards who like to take children, marry off the children, to create a whole nother dynamic of, you see the bastards over there killing all them Palestinians and all that? Create these bastard people, teach them a lie, make them believe in it, and then have them out here doing the most heinous thing and wanting to sleep with the prisoners and rape them and everything else, thinking it's their birthright when they're not even of Shem. Why? I gotta brush my beard. I can't. I'm looking at my beard, y'all. It's just me, man. I like my beard to be on point. My beard right now ain't on point. And I got my baby girl's pomade in there and everything, and I ain't running with that. I don't like that. Y'all probably wasn't paying attention, but I am. It's mine. It's on my face, not yours. All right? Got to put a rubber band on that bitch. Anyway, the leader of extreme Jewish sect arrested in southern Mexico, September 27, 2022. This is the AP news. That was BBC, okay? Tapachula, Mexico. I hate calling the word. We're going to use these terms because these are the terms that y'all were groomed to believe and to accept. Okay, because that is not Mexico. None of that shit is what it is. All that's made up stuff, but we're going to use it just like this ain't America. But y'all, that's what y'all know. Mexican authorities arrested a leader in an extremist, ultra-Orthodox Jewish sect, always the case, in southern Mexico, accused of organized crime and human trafficking, state and federal officials said Tuesday. You saw those bastards over there in Brooklyn and New Jersey who are trafficking organs and everything. How do they get freed? Anyway, right? Because they're together and you're not. Officials also said an unspecified number of women and children were removed from the Lev Tahor group's compound. The organized crime office of the Attorney General's office led the weekend operation in the municipality of Tapachula near Mexico's border with Guatemala. We're going to get into that next. Said a federal official who insisted on speaking anonymously. What pussy want to speak anonymously when you should speak out as it is? Because they were not authorized to speak publicly about the case, as they need to be authorized. A state law enforcement official who also was not authorized to speak publicly about the case identified the arrested leader as Menachem Endel Alta of Jerusalem. You know what's funny? You look at all these actors that we have with these fake names, right? That spokesman, Bill Maher, that's not his name. I think it's Cohen, the Skull and Bones, all those Gates, all of them. Why don't y'all go learn what their real names are compared to the fact that they're given the obligatory right to change their name to fit the betrayal and to mold your mind and your children's mind. That's right. The same thing with the professors in the schools and all that other stuff. Y'all don't know this, right? On Tuesday, Moshe Alter, Endel Alter's brother, delivered food to about 24 women and children held at a government shelter. He said authorities had also taken away a 3-month-old baby whose mother was now in the shelter. Baby they made because they want to groom these babies to be theirs and call them Jews. You know what I'm saying? This is how they did it for centuries. He said he did not know where the baby was taken. At the shelter gate, girls and young women wearing long, flowing, white hooded robes shouted at officials and banged on the perimeter wall to protest the detentions. These would be considered Mexican or Guatemala. They would be considered their actual children, but they've been groomed by these bastards and raised in a lie, messed with, anally raped, all kinds of just perverse things. This is what goes on. It's been going on since, I guess you could say, with this fake 1,000 years, the fake one. Most of the history is fake all the way, okay? I just wanted to bring that up. All right, you can read that on the AP yourself if you want to go ahead and look at 2022 as far as September 27th. You can read that. You can go to October 1st, 2022 or BBC and read theirs. But what I wanted to get into, all right, was shit. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. 7 days ago, 18 arrested in largest anti-human trafficking operation in Colombian history. This is one. Cartagena, Colombia. From July 26, 29, 2018, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, Homeland Security Investigation, HSI, Bogota, HSI, Bogota Transactional Criminal Investigation Unit, TCIU, talking about establishment, so don't get the years messed up. And the Colombian Attorney General's Office executed 13 search warrants in support of the first and largest operation in Colombian history targeting businesses, residents, and hotels known for sponsoring and facilitating the sexual exploitation of women and children as a result of this operation. Approximately 250 victims were identified, some of whom were even branded with tattoos by the predators. The operation of the first phase of Operation Vesta, a long-term joint U.S. and Colombian law enforcement investigation, must be somebody that didn't do the right thing. So the designers here said, let's go ahead and give them a little, you know what I'm saying, smoke screen. Investigation that, and the latter ones, 22, they've been freed. Figure that out. Anyway, enforcement investigation that focused on transitional criminal enterprises engaging in human trafficking, sex tourism, prostitution, child exploitation, and conspiracy in Cartagena, Colombia. That's right, where all your little politicians them go and take their little weekends and stuff like that, have their little homes and all that. 14 Colombian citizens were arrested, among them a high-ranking Colombian naval officer and 2 Colombian national police. Go figure. Officers in at least they're arresting some of their damn police officers. Officers in Cartagena, 3 Israeli nationals were also arrested. The Israelis have built a network of human trafficking, sex tourism, and child exploitation that plagued Colombia for over a decade, longer than that. Evidence obtained during the course of this operation will be forensically analyzed by members of the HSI Bogota, TCIU, at the Juliana Salmonini's laboratory, a sophisticated cybercrime laboratory opened earlier this year. I'm not saying it with an accent, so mind your manners. Crucial support was provided by the HSI Office of Intelligence and U.S. Customs and Border Protection's CBP Human Trafficking Unit in Miami and through Operation Renegade. Operation Renegade was created by the CBP at Miami Airport to identify victims and targets engaged in human trafficking and prostitution entering or traveling through the United States. Colombian immigration provided crucial assistance to Operation Vesta. Well, I'm going to say something that you need to research. Based on my opinion of studies and information, and I'm practical too. There's a lot of motherfuckers that come from here, Canada, UK. They go down there and they just want to kill. And they have this thing. Did y'all hear about the Mexican woman? They was going crazy about the truck found with all the chopped up dead babies. You'd be surprised at what people like hostiles want to pay and can afford to pay just to be able to kill. And sometimes it's hard to kill something bigger. Something little, they can be grafted in and grouped to murder, dissect, chop up. Research that. I'm not saying it's a fact. This exists. When I was in Norway, I heard about it. When I was in Amsterdam, I heard about it. When I was in Toulon, France, Cannes. When I was in Mallorca, Spain. Okay? When I was in Chile, I heard about this. I would bring up the subject, and I would hear from the women more than the men. But yeah, people come here, and children go missing, and then there's bodies found in dumpsters and burials, all chopped up, and look, they were strangled and cut in half. The weirdest things. They could even see where it looked like medical devices were used to hold them. Straps. You'd be surprised with red shoes, right? The little red shoe organization here. Okay? Now, you can go and read this. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Okay? You go and pull up on there and have a look-see. And there's a plethora of other information. Lev Tohar leader arrested in El Salvador on human trafficking charges 7 days ago. Yes. Here we go again. El Salvador. Castillo is wanted by Guatemala on charges including human trafficking, rape, and abuse of minors. How many of y'all have actually... I actually was going to order the original Talmud. It seemed like they jacked the price up on it. So I can read to you what they can do with little boys and little girls 3 years age and older. They are a sick disease, a parasite. Now, these are the ones who are not the Hasidics, the ones who don't practice this crap. All right? Oh, if I got that right, correct me if I'm wrong. But the Zionists use these mugs as a smokescreen to do what they're doing against you. All this is real, but it's a smokescreen. This is ignorant dummies who do all this stuff. The ones up there, no. This is how they keep you away from them. Keep you divided and separated. Right now, I mean, look at the crazy of the fake demic, of the corona episode, right? How could you get people to dance around with masks and sequins, talking about get a jab? What was so important that they had to go over there? They don't do that for the flu shot, the polio shot, the goddamn, none of that. Chicken pox, none of that. But they was so busy wanting, and you've seen all the death now, and you've seen the people who know Fauci telling the truth about this bastard, like they were kept on hold and you couldn't see the information because the people behind these platforms talking about they have a rule they have to follow. They have guidelines. What guidelines? See, this is what I'm saying, okay? Who would have some goofy ass governor sitting there talking about I'm eating a fake beef cheeseburger? Oh, and we got fries. And who would have a knucklehead Negro talking about, and we can get a bag of weed? Hey, we're gonna put crack pipes and meth pipes and stuff and backwoods and vending machines while Japan got healthy food and stuff and options where you sleep and everything else. But over here, where it's called the land of the free, ran by the beast system, because y'all like to be involved in it, because you got idiots like Diddy and so on and all the rap stars, all gay and everything else, thinking it's going to benefit the gay community, as if they want to separate themselves, created, again, by the enemy, from the American population. Who in America wants a gay citizen? Like, you're claiming to be a third world national, like on a land that's already existed, right? By the definition. Why is that people can't see this and run with it? I know what drugs do. Drugs have women sleeping with women, men sleeping with women, men, and everything else. You got to sometimes eradicate that and come back into normalcy. Because, see, that is also creating a third world organization of criminalized, victimized, and they don't even see it because nobody knows how to put it together. How do they keep the same perversion going on just like they did here? Well, I've proved numerous times that the Southern Confederacy was nothing but Negroes with a few light skins who you would consider Melungeon or mulatto. And we were fighting foreign occupiers, and that was the fake union. That's why they had to establish the Democracy Party. That's why people had to establish, once they hijacked it, the Republican Party. I told you what years, but nobody wants to listen and put it together. You have a bunch of idiots running around waving our flags that ain't nothing but trophy because they didn't fight with us. They didn't fight on our side because the Confederacy of the Republic were nothing but Negroes. And then what they do with their new military, foreign indicators from France and everywhere else. How you think the Foreign Legion ended up fighting down there and got their ass kicked in South America? Because the true brothers who were down in Mexico fought with us because they still knew their original bloodline. They weren't running around like these goofy monk-tards in the prison system in LA and everywhere else, running around cartels talking about drugs and killing Americans. They would hold themselves still viable because you let niggas persuade you otherwise. Cornell West and all those punk niggas that need to be corralled up. Umar Johnson need to learn when to shut the fuck up and sit his ass down. He wouldn't debate me. How the fuck Marcus Garvey gonna have a beautiful wife? That bitch was ugly as shit and then died at 42 years old in the UK in an empty goddamn apartment. See, y'all don't want to study and know nothing for anything. Y'all just want to run with everything they give you. Hand out niggas. I'm talking about all light-skinned everybody. I'm not talking about no one particular person because y'all been educated to think that way. These bastards been doing that. What do you think they doing now? It's the same goddamn thing on this soil. If there's one Jew out there that's really standing up because they believe in the Torah, all right? The Torah, not the Talmud bullshit, written somewhere 1841, 19, whatever the fuck it was written, all right? Then they would oust these bastards. But they're just they're just another symptom. All right? How can you research the original Confederacy? There ain't no research. I'm telling you right now a fact. Research by first opening a book and then seeing how far you can go. That's how you research it, beloved. I did a little music video because I wanted to rock the tree with these little fake ass white nationals out there with the echelon, right? You saw with the Confederate hat, you know, with that beautiful song. But there's more meaning behind it. See, these idiots don't know what they're fucking with. They don't know when to be contemptuous and remove themselves because the dynamic of their stupidity is a level that's all intrusive, even upon themselves. They're too dumb. All right? When I say that we were the original Confederates, that means if you still want to hold on to the world that they created a lie, George Orwellian factor, that ain't my problem. My thing is if I tell you a fact based on my great-great-uncle, my great-great relatives, on both sides, Chickasaw and Aniwea, people stop putting Aniwea behind your fucking name. Because you know what that really means? See, this is what I'm talking about when people don't know what the fuck they're doing and dealing with. I was saying Aniwea get my ass whooped when I was motherfucking 12, 13 years old. You niggas didn't even know what the fuck an Indian was. Who remembers me singing that one song? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little niggas, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little niggas, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little niggas, 10 little niggas rolling. And that's how it was. It was first 1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines. And when they started rewriting our history, and then Jesse Jackson, all them worthless monkeys. Look at that old invalid monkey motherfucker. He thinks that he's going to be changed and saved, and he's going to be DNA and, you know what I'm saying? You got all these goofy little worthless Negroes who buy into this shit. Look at Don Lemon's punk ass. You know? Look at all of them out there. And then the ones that come along and tell you the truth, y'all still there want to sit there talking about Shaq, you know, Shaquille O'Neal and all them punk ass motherfuckers. What was that one basketball to sit up there and on their primetime show and he was telling them not all of us are from Africa? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Isaiah Thomas.
Huh?
Isaiah Thomas.
That's right. Isaiah Thomas. Roland Martin ain't nothing but a bitch. He another homosexual punk ass motherfucker. There's so many of them. And nobody wants to sit there and hold the truth. You know, you see what I'm saying? Every time I see motherfuckers wearing flag, walking with khakis on, I said, them feds, them old goofy ass. Just like when I said, you take these children, you get these little women, these little girls, and you groom them into a Talmudic way of existing, and then you have babies with them. You create a whole new dynasty of Gujar. People that never existed. It's like a composite. And you make them hate everybody in the world. You subjugate them to things and you normalize it. Who you think's in charge of the fucking government? The first Zionists were what? Christians. It's like the Riddler. I don't like games like this. The thing is, but y'all let them go so far that y'all are not speaking up. Hell, it's taking army officers and ex-army personnel and military personnel to go into these town halls to call these fake motherfucking mayors and these bastardized fake politicians on their shit, selling out the people that they so-called grew up with while they're giving secrets to their relatives. Because sometimes they go off and tell people they know, you won't believe what's happening. And they say, but please keep this quiet. Don't. But it's like it's like the fire, right? That's some sick shit. And they think they could do this and it's going to be okay. They tried to kill all the military with that shit. They're fucking the whole world up right now. And people think it's going to work out for them because they don't mind with the self-hate and everything else, the betrayal and everything else. Now, I could be eloquent like some of these great speakers and be all blah, blah, blah. I'm not part of that consortium. I told them to leave me alone, and because they were so fucking hard-headed, they think that this is the only way. Shit. Every day I go on Facebook and I look at somebody comes over here who I respect, share hearts with, laugh and joke with. They don't even come in here and say hi. They run over there and they share their little fucking emotions and feelings like I don't know what the fuck they saying based on the fact that I know where they got the information from and it don't make no goddamn sense. So if you're watching this today, little sisters, and you want to run over to Facebook, not y'all particularly, and you want to state your little thing like you know what the fuck is being said, do yourself a favor and shut the fuck up, or greet yourself and actually stand up and be the motherfucking woman that you claim to be, or men, and then ask the deep questions. Yes, certain people who we follow each other for a couple of years or whatever the fuck over there. Anyway, and they come over here and they watch and they run over there and they go wah, 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 wah. Like they fucking had the motherfucking shit in the first place. Instead of humbling themselves going, hey Jim, hey, I got a question. Hey Jim, so we can deal with their little emotions and feelings that drives them, because they still like to do everything that goes against who the fuck they're supposed to be. And then I'm supposed to go and see them and they don't hear shit. I don't give a fuck. They need harsh. They need a boot in their ass. It's like a lot of the men. They need it and they're going to get it. Because we're beyond that, beloved. You know what I'm saying? No, don't. It's not. Listen, what I said in here. I see what they say over there, and I know exactly where they got the fucking information because I see it. I share it. So I see them over there, and they don't even come in here and say hi to everybody. They don't even say, hey, hello, you know, you're there, beautiful people. Or, you know what I'm saying? They don't greet the beloveds. They just look, and they never say shit, and they go over there, and they just want to be the mouthpiece and the center of attraction, stroking a fake ego based on something that don't exist no more, instead of humbling them motherfucking selves, being the meek and the mild, you know what I'm saying, and carrying a big stick. No, they want to carry a fake-ass broken stick and act like they're the center of all information, and it needs to stop. That's what I'm pointing to. Not you guys. But you know there's a saying, so be mindful. Never take it personal. I know millennials definitely not you. It's none of y'all. Oh yeah, I got you, Josh. All right, beloved. The joint. Glad you're still. Yeah, I'm still rocking out, beloved. I got you. Delusion, what's up? I want to say hi to everybody. Can research the original. I'm gonna share more on the Confederacy. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I got a couple more videos going back talking about it though. I mean, Jack, wow, what's going on? What's happening, man? Dad, what's going on? What's up, love? Oh Mac, what's happening? What's happening? We got T over here, Kane Johnson, what's going on? Big dogs, what's going on? Equator 7, what's up, beloved? What's happening? Daniel, what's happening? What's going on, beloved? I'm gonna shout all y'all out, all right? So it's important, right? It always is. Just want to shout everybody out. Gotta remember when I'm doing Sharon, what's up, baby? What's up, mama? You see them idiots commenting on the video? They sound so retarded. I responded, that's abusive and mental hate, like they're trying to bait and hook me. These stupid motherfuckers don't learn their lesson. They done fucked around far too much already. You know? Goofy feds got them up, leave that alone, let it be. Because they need to see something. They don't need to see shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm rocking with all y'all. But you know what time it is. They won't say shit in my face, I can guarantee you that. That's enticing, isn't it? Them motherfuckers wouldn't come over here and say a goddamn thing. That's why they hide where they do and move around. You see them pull up and they be on their phones. They be looking all fat and out of fucking shape. Looking like the little bitches out doing the perverted things they do. They've been grafted in. They've been showing a few things of ours. I changed and manipulated a little bit. We built this motherfucking world. Oh, we did. All right? We built this motherfucker. So say, well, why you got your... Because that was a Negro. You think that was a Mongol? Then I will never show a picture of my great-grandma again. Because she was nothing but Negro and looked like related to this nigga. How many of y'all seen the picture of his cousin and his nephew? Oh my goodness! Why you think Skull Grosbone want to play with his skull? Oh, Buddy, look, they had to get someone to kind of look like us when we get old. You see, and y'all ain't pay attention to your 70, 80, 90-year-old nannies, huh? Your Grammys, you know? How about you go and take another look? Yeah, we kind of change. We kind of morph into this other. Yeah, that's how magical we are. And they said, well, we're going to get the closest thing that we done perverted them children and made this new existence. And then we're going to use them to replace you like that's supposed to fucking happen. The worst thing this less than 1% motherfuckers do is open their big fucking mouths when they need to shut it the fuck up and learn. They ain't create shit, ain't built shit, ain't done shit, ain't stated shit, ain't not a damn thing other than Hollywood and the fake Zionists and we the new Indian. By the term indigo, which alludes to purple and green, right? Oh, they're kind of far from that. But we got some dark ones. Oh, you're admitting then. When they say, oh, we did DNA and found out I'm 13 and 30% African and 50 and 70% European. Oh, shut the fuck up with the DNA. That's what they do. That's all they know how to do. They don't know nothing else. They didn't make GPS. They didn't make x-rays. They ain't build a car. They ain't create the blimp. They ain't create the first airplane, our original fucking machine gun that Maxim took over. They ain't create shit. All the weapons are old that were used up, and then once they were gone, these motherfuckers had to go running around, use them as the motherfuckers to pick uranium up off the ground and everything else to build new weapons. Because you were betrayed by worthless niggas. They didn't cultivate cotton. Oh, they brought African slaves here. Then who showed them about cotton? It wasn't no native motherfucking American. Oh, because the Pima Reservation. The Pima don't even look like the original Pima Indians. I got 100 pictures of them little tiny midget-ass niggas. The original ones. Hopi, when they go from about 20 pictures I got them from Alamy, how they go to looking like the Navajos today? And pale skin with blonde hair. Not knocking because we make them too. Nobody wants to sit down and have that conversation. Jane Elliott and about 400 other motherfuckers already told you who built America and who the land belongs to, but they don't want to listen to that. Because, see, the Zionists has too much of a job with monkeys like Trudeau and that motherfucker and Newsom and Lori Lightfoot punk ass and all these weird motherfuckers and all 3 lesbians over in California running things, and they don't give a fuck. As long as they get to run around with strap-ons and do the nasty things they do, that's all that matters. And that's the perversion that keeps everybody out in the fucking gusts of the wind, blowing around like they're in a goddamn monsoon or tornado and can't get grounded. Motherfuckers don't want to have that conversation. I couldn't be on one of them shows. Roland Martin, I'd eat that motherfucker for breakfast and spit and shit him out an hour later because it was bad for my stomach. Hey, look. I did do some. Hey, look, y'all know I did some stand-up. What the fuck? I just wasn't on the fucking pork and bean, fucking chicken, whatever the fuck circuit. With a bunch of motherfuckers willing to take a up their ass to get somewhere else. Strange things for the change. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, well, wait, what the fuck? How's he putting this shit together? It's not complicated, y'all. Y'all like to be deceived. They literally had motherfuckers in scrubs when everybody's supposed to be dying, dancing in the motherfucking hospitals, doing the fucking Charleston fucking chew. What the fuck was that all about? With a mask on. Half of them niggas don't even exist no more. Sucking you motherfuckers in, because who controls the media? What in 74 in the congressional hearing that? What did the CIA say they control? Was it 74, whatever the fuck year it was? Huh? Tell, lie, vision, program, channeling. What the fuck is it you don't get? Y'all are in the deepest spells and you just think with your convulsions that everything is normal and okay. They control the narrative and you refuse to see the narrative they control because you play a part in the role in the narrative. Vaudeville 101. Melinda, you know you my baby girl. Hush up, sis. All right. I wanted to say also, I wanted to say this because you know, I wanted to, hold on. Okay. I wanted to say. Ooh, ooh. Young Cherokee, appreciate the donation, beloved. Bernard Teller, appreciate the donation. Red Hunter, appreciate the donation. Santa Smith, you already know you appreciate it, hon. All right? I just wanted to shout y'all out, and I appreciate it. All right? Orlando, I already got you the other day. Appreciate you, beloved. Appreciate the donations. I do my best to respond back. Okay? You can put on what you want it for. You can say it's to help get some. We got some more galvanized nails, 4 inches and stuff like that. We picked up some more. What was that? 2x4 by 18 and 2x4 by 8, right? We picked up yesterday. T. 2x4 by 18. Yeah, because that's gonna be for the walls. 18 is gonna be the length. We got to do the measurement for 2 feet in between. When we build the, y'all remember those are the studs on the side. Studs, rafters. Those ones up there, and then on the bottom are the joists with joist hangers. We have rafter hangers as well. So I got to get some rafter hangers because the first one's gonna be a flat leaning, not a lean-to, but a lean. Where, because the wind and stuff like that, we want it to lean this way for the rain to come off, which we're going to do for a drain. I'm having in my head with when we get the 55-gallon drums to build a cistern, which we can use for irrigation, but it has to go through chambers because it's gases and stuff from the, you know, urine and fecal matter and stuff like that with composites that, you know, work with, depending on how deep that soil is and how far we got to go down. You could say, well, look, when you get the Bobcat, this might be $20 for that or $5 for the Bobcat, which will be off down somewhere during the spring because I really want to dig that trench, create another French-like drain. I hate calling it French drain, it's an Indian drain, but create that as well using pot. So there's a lot of things. So right now, like I said, we're gonna record us building a platform. We're gonna record the measurements and everything. If we make mistakes, it's gonna be live. If we gotta correct the mistakes, we'll show you how we do it. We'll share who we go and look at. I might even go and look at my wonderful brother, my Self-Reliance. Check him out. He's got 1 million subscribers. He built his cabins. He built a number of them. Just magnificent. We don't have pine trees and spruce and oak and all that around here. We just got baby mesquites, okay, and which is very good wood, but they burn hard and, you know, like butter. So we're purchasing our wood. We don't have the ability, unless we travel, to go out there and collect ours. We don't have a milling source, which would be about $5,000-$10,000. Wood splitters, we don't have none of that. Everything we're doing is just going to be pretty simplistic. And we're going to take you for the walk. If you want to donate for that, I appreciate it. I got some books coming. These books are the ones supposed. I got to go down to mailbox today. I got to run out to Benson. These are the ones that are supposed to show up today. Let me pull it up for you. So in my orders, so arriving February 6th. I'm not going to read that one because nobody has that book. I'm sorry, Baby Girl Slaughter, you don't get to see this one because this one, when I get here, when 1898 is going to be a good read. Arriving January 21st. This one is a memoir. Don't worry about it. Arriving Wednesday. Oh, that's for me and you right there, bro. Japanese. Arriving today. Oh, I'm gonna share this one. So it might be down there. So, and then we got another one arriving also February 6th. So I ordered about 5 or 6 books. And then I know 2, I think, may have already arrived. Y'all already saw the Defect RS. You saw the other one I got down there. You saw this one right here. I would advise y'all all to purchase this. Now, Millennial and Sharon are pretty good with this, as well as my Snoo and a few other individuals. But go ahead. T is really getting bound down. He's got a lot. T does a lot of Timonius, my brother right here. That little wild Indian, he does a lot of reading, and his knowledge is growing like incredible. So go ahead, screenshot, purchase this book, okay? There's numerous ones, okay? Y'all help me purchase this one as well, okay? There's only a few dollars, which is the Defect RS. Y'all help me purchase that kind of. I took $5 to put with it because I was like, I want to, I wanted to get it. All right. So books are still coming in. They're coming to spread out, however they're coming. All right, you know what I'm saying? We got tons of tools. That's why I took y'all through the walkthrough. Showed you that stack of lumber. That's a lot of damn lumber. It don't look like it. We still got to get a lot of plywood. The plywood we got to get is running anywhere from $37 to $47. It's per sheet, 6 foot by, you know. And that's, for the fake demo, it wasn't that much, y'all. I know I built a tree house back in Page some years ago with friends. I helped them build a tree house, and we went and purchased the wood and everything like that in Flagstaff. So, yeah, it's a little more expensive and all that, but I appreciate the help. Now, I'm not beating up on the good Jew, the converts. I am beating up on the bastards who put idiots in position who are willing, so willing, because probably perversions. You get enough people who go and do these sacrilege things, these things of beast mentality and lower than animal existence. Those are the ones you want to have working on these platforms and doing the dumb things they do, talking about their guidelines, their control, and this, that, and the other. They're the ones who are the problem. They're the ones who you think you're voting for to being better, but they can, you know, be better and do better. They are going against you, and they were put in position, and they have been paid. APAC is part of that, and you don't have to believe me. Those people are liars. I don't care if their last name ends with a Ronald or a Darian or a Branch or anything. They're Cohen, Levi's, and this, that, and the other, and those. And we're not talking about the good ones. Okay? Look how they did Famous Rich, right? Over in New York. Right? Got a bullet scar to the head. He's always messing with them fake-ass Talmudic Jews, because the real ones that they're not really allowed to say nothing would tell you, don't. They would say, don't do this. They would point out and keep you from being, you know, caught up in some shit you don't need to, because you're moving on your feelings. All right? You know, but it is, what's his name? The guy from Chicago, Famous Rich or whatever. He's a GD or BD, he hates GDs or whatever the fuck. The one that running around messing with the Jews in the tunnel.
King James.
King, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm talking about, right? But these are the things. Hey, Pierre, what's going on, Bronson? What's happening, beloved? Yeah, Ronald's Revenge. He's got some good videos up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Young Cherokee's in here, y'all. Definitely. Enjoy it. Let's see if anybody else came up in here. Oh, let me, I didn't change my chat filter. My apologies, guys. I am so apologetic. Yeah, Piers, what's up, man? It's good to have you up in here, man. Let me see, much respect, beloved. Okay. Absolutely, Josh. Absolutely, man. Come in here a few more times, brother. You get a wrench, man. I don't take wrenches away though. I leave them. I don't play that game. I'm not narcissistic. You know what I mean? It's good to have you up in here. All of y'all, it actually is. But hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I need to run down here to the post office, check my PO box. You need to know the difference about those who are really about something practical and good, and those who run around doing the same thing, and it only takes a small number. So to do what they've done in Guatemala and southern Mexico and Peru, everywhere they've done it, they're everywhere. They've always taken a small number of these bastards with a lot of fiat, and it's easily to buy anybody out to establish a compound to do the dumb shit they do. And this is how they've been doing it for a very long time. And they'll let you kill each other in the vicinity of their existence and let you kill each other as long as they get their little trophies. And that's how sick these bastards are. Okay? And you see them running around everywhere, attempting to instill fear, to create a race riot and all this dumb shit. You don't fight because of what the fuck they create. You find them and you mitigate the right of justice upon those individuals and stop worrying about everything else. But because you're also divided and separated, I don't advocate violence, but God damn it, there's a reality. Okay? And until y'all realize that, you're going to keep playing the same role, getting your dumb asses locked up, putting in prison systems and dealing with fucking insanity. And those dumbasses, if they really knew the truth, they would disembark from their jobs. They would stop being these CEOs. Hell, some of these feds would say, fuck, I'm out of here. But they only know what they've been shown. That's what the fuck they know. I just want to pull a blank in case they're trying to read my little brain and shit. So they can see. Anyway. Let me go down here and do what I got to do. I'm going to leave the beard alone. Just let the motherfucker grow long and shit, y'all. I'm going to let this motherfucker grow all the way down to my goddamn kneecap. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. If you want to donate to help us out with it, still going to order books. Or with supply for the build is that little fake $ serpent on a tree, Indian Jim, uppercase I and J, 1. Okay? Appreciate any and all donations. And don't be afraid. It's not going to disembark or be meaningless. It's going to be put to good use as always. And like I said, we bought some more stuff yesterday. I think I spent like 100, I forget the receipts over here. $100 some, I forget, but it was stuff we need. Okay, hell, I might, when I'm in business, I might decide to go and pick up some more 2x4s or 2x6. I don't know. All right, ain't nothing as long as that money's going to what we're doing, and it's not for just us. Okay, I appreciate you guys, sisters, brothers. See you later. And hey, don't be out there hating and calling people. Don't go Ken and Karen, motherfuckers. Don't go saying, I know who you are. Don't do it. Don't go out there getting people faces and arguing because it's stupid. Don't go out there because I'm on here and I'm kind of doing a slapstick, but I'm really pissed off at these individuals. Don't misquote and misjudge where I'm going. The bastards, and that's what they are, need to stop bastarding. If they were smart, they would take about another 2,000, like they like the long game, about another 25 to 2,800 years. Real ones. Change back the clock to what it's supposed to be. Reincorporate the virtual time. But these bastards have already secluded, they have put themselves in a position. They have built shit you have no idea about. They are way underground, and they don't give a fuck about you. And there's more shit underground you can imagine. And I'm not talking about underground as per se, under the dirt. I'm talking about on the other side of things. Outside of things. It's beyond what you can fucking imagine. All right? And some of y'all imagine some pretty crazy shit. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. See you guys later.